Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training. Heading out down the hill, going to the hood, going to Compton to work some ring sport with Juan again, with Buddy. Real pleased with his build. If you'll watch him come along, that's what I need, with somebody that had a good ability to keep the dog calm and in the work and his head in the right spot. And that's exactly what we've got. We've got somebody that's really nice and methodical, and he's got a good feel for what he's doing, and that's what's important. And you get somebody with some experience, can read the dog, take in my feedback, and then be able to go off of that and build the dog. He's doing a great job with it. I like to keep Buddy right here for a while, because he needs to mature and get through this threshold problem that he's got, which is very normal because of his genetic makeup and his propensities coming from his dad and that low threshold. So we've got to keep it real. But if you do this right and you slowly mold that clay, and you're cognizant and aware of where's the dog's head at in the work, you'll do fine. It's a lot of people think that because they see something, that right away they check that's a bad dog. That's not right. The reality is that this dog's got. It's always a matter of balance, right? It's a yin and the yang. You've always got negatives and positives, no matter what dog you've got, and you've got to work with what you got, and you mold it, shape it, and form it, right? So today's little yak at the screen session, as I head down the hill here, is going to be talking about a show that we have coming up. We're going to do a show. I've got a couple of experts coming in, or what I consider to be experts, a little bit more knowledgeable in dog aggression and dangerous dogs, that sort of thing. We're getting into the subject, and we're going to get deep. We're going to go into it in regards to what we have to deal with as professionals, what's happening in our society as a whole, and the pressures that are on us. Remember that everybody's out there to make a living, and these skills are needed to be able to save dogs. At the same time, you can't save every dog, and there's some dogs that you have to realize that they cannot be saved. I don't want to go into a lot of the topics that I'm going to cover in the show. It's going to be a live show, okay? It's going to be live and on YouTube. We're going to broadcast it out, and then we're going to start doing this a little bit more, where we have these live shows where you guys can come in and participate by asking questions, putting your comments in the chat room, and we will grab those and we'll throw those back towards the end of the show. We'll go ahead and throw those out to my experts that are going to be on the show. So look for that. We're looking for Wednesday of next week, I do believe. We haven't confirmed totally yet, but it's coming up. Okay, and that's going to be something we do on a regular basis. Once a month, once every other, every couple of weeks or whatever. We're not going to do it every day. But when it fancy strikes me and I see something out in the industry that's worthy of talking about, worthy of going after and highlighting and allowing to be able to be education for the public and education for you guys that are professionals that are dealing with this sort of thing, we will be doing these shows and getting more of it. I got to come up with a good name for the show, and then doing on a normal broadcasting basis that we're going to be covering. So look for that to be coming up next week. And if you guys want to participate, you can be there live. It will be taped and will be put into YouTube. But if you want to be a part of it, go ahead and show up. Needless to say, if you're just going to be rowdy and be an irritant and be a pain in the ass, then you'll get kicked off and you won't be invited back. So if you value knowledge, you might not want to do that. It does happen, though. I've seen it happen a lot. All right, so that's what's coming up. I've got the Gentle Giant, Aces. He went home last week, doing a real good job. His owner's really determined to learn and grow, and it makes me feel good because I do a lot of this chattering on the screen. We're talking about this, we're talking about if you're going to put your money into a trainer and go out to get the knowledge and everything, you're pissing your money away if you don't take the value in regards to putting in the hard work that you've got to put in. Remember, you've got to put in work. You got to learn. You got to grow. In my offerings, I do a month period of time. I don't do any less than that. I don't do this 2-week stuff. I don't believe in it because I don't think that's enough time to be able to really get in the dog's head. So I always go for a month period of time. I always sell it in respect to that you're paying me for my time. So a lot of my work is getting in the dog's head, being able to figure out where the dog's head's at, conditioning him in the right way, get him in the right path, and then I start working with you and the dog, and I bring the teamwork together between you and the dog in coaching you and getting you to do the right things with your animal, okay? That's what you're paying me for. So I take it a little serious, and like I said, the more you put into it, the more I'm going to give you back. So if I have a customer that I see that's doing the work, and they put in the time, the energy, and they've got the passion coming back at me to learn and grow, I'm going to give you the world, right? But if you're just a person that's going to go ahead and throw the money at me and think that you're going to get a robot back and that you don't have to put any work in, it's no harm, no foul to me. I'll be polite about it. Ain't no big deal. You know, it's your money. You do what you want to do. But if you don't put in the work, I won't put in as much work and effort. You know, I'll do my part. I'll make sure you get your 4 lessons. But my enthusiasm will be a little bit less than it would have been if you would have gave me the passion, because that's what I enjoy, is educating and teaching and having a customer that really wants to get into it with their animal and wants to learn and grow and be a little bit more than just having a dog in your backyard, okay? Because I do train to a little bit higher caliber, right? With the aces, I'm sure I'm going to probably, if she puts the hard work in and shows me that she's going to do it, I will be out wanting to go down to Victoria Gardens and wanting to go out in the public and teach her how to use environment to top the dog off. I do a lot of environment in my work. You've heard me talk about it a lot. With this COVID situation, that's kind of put a kink in my tail, but we still have it. We'll still get out there and do our thing and talk about it, do the best job we can with the tools we got, right? All right, I'll let you guys go. Look forward to that show next week. It'll be getting posted a little early. I'll go ahead and post they have a way of doing it where you post, you know, it's coming up. So I'll do that in the next couple of days. Once my guests confirm the time and the date, we will do that. And it could be anytime. It could be in the daytime, could be in the evening. There's no, it's up to them. They're the guest, and they're going to help me set the time that's good for all of us. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. I don't think I'd be going out to any beaches and getting into large crowds right now. I still am going out. I'm not going to lie. I still have a polite group of people that I'm with, but we're all very conscientious and aware of what's going on. We're not going to sit here and breathe in each other's face, that's for sure. So, and I've got my mask and all my stuff with me for when I go out in public. So, it's the new normal. We're living it. So I'll talk to you later. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, signing off. Bye-bye.